Good morning. Good morning. Had to turn on Do Not Disturb. GM. GM. Oh, let me check my mic settings. I didn't even check my but we're good. We're looking good. We're looking good. I mean, I can't, definitively say if I'm looking good, but I'm here. It's Tuesday morning. This is Scroll With Me. My name is Dude Lifts, and this is the spiritual meditation session where we let me get that. We take the timeline and we trying to do some kind of like motion. Oh, the other way. We ingest it. We go like oosa, oosa, and we ingest the crypto Twitter timeline. We just see what's going on. We hunt for alpha. We hunt for apps. We hunt for memes. We hunt for entertainment. We hunt for tangents. I mean, the reality is like, Scroll With Me is practically, it's like ADHD fuel for my brain. I see and I yap, and that's what I do, and so it's wonderful. So you got a handful of people watching so far. So sound off in the comments if you're a first time viewer, or if you've been around the block a few times. If you managed to stick with me this long, 34 episodes deep, then thank you. So without further ado, let's get into some scrolling, and then we'll jump right into it. First off, just from the jump, we've got Ash here saying first NA then and now this. And I mean, if they got an agent that could build me automated agents, I'm bookmarking that. I never look at my bookmarks. I'm looking at this because your boy needs this in his life. Everybody needs it, to be fair. Let's keep going. There's a thing where you can show comments on stage. I'm a little bit scared to do it. Let me see. Oh, I don't know. Spooky, but it also dulls out the logo from Art Dude. So not today. All right, let's keep going here. In the next 12 to 18 months, every social app will have a wallet. I don't disagree. So Roham from Dapper Lab said something really interesting that has kind of just been like kicking around in my head. He says that all tech is becoming finance, right? And in my mind, if all finance is becoming crypto, then all tech is becoming crypto. If you really think about it. But I don't know. I know that's some kind of like haiku soliloquy, associative property or whatever the hell that is. But we get some Starbucks this morning. It was the only thing that I could pull off. Yeah. So I don't disagree with that. I think it's really interesting. I think that people are more and more gamble maxing. They want skin in the game. It's not enough to watch, hence prediction markets. And so, yeah, I think social apps will absolutely have wallets built in 100%. Now, if you're asking me, one of the key things here, and a couple of companies are actively tackling it. Some seem like they're blatantly ignoring it. If every app has a wallet, one, there's like, there's power, there's like whatever network effects and power laws, like there has to be some standard in my mind. If we're going to, evolve away from Web 2, think about when you go to, Web 2 login, would you like to log in with Google or Apple or Facebook or this or that or that? And if we just have a bunch of apps with a bunch of embedded wallets, and I have 1,000 wallets and they're not connected in any meaningful, safe, and secure way, we are so fucked. So yeah, needs to be tackled. Soft shell is tackled on Flow already. Just saying, because they thought of everything as per usual, but the broader space hasn't quite caught on to that because they really just haven't felt the pain points of it yet. To be fair, oh, look at this. We love this. McDonald's checking into data bodata. Can someone show me Telegram? I can't get behind it, but moves are made, and I feel like it's being left behind. However, X over everything when it comes to NFTs. Yeah, I mean, Telegram's a good chat app. I'm like, I'm getting to the point. I'm literally, and I think I said this yesterday, but didn't get to it. I'm trying out a Telegram CRM today. So if it's good, I'll give them a shout out on the stream. And I'll say this too. Another tangent. Look, we can't make it very far. So I found out about this Telegram CRM a while ago, bookmarked it, went back because I really needed it. I knew someday I was going to need it. So I actually did go back to a bookmark. And I went back and then went to the website and they were like, yo, like sign up to have a sale, like a sales call or a demo call. And I was like, oh, that's it. Just let me try the app, bro. So I gave my information and they sent me a Telegram message and said, hey, thanks for expressing your interest. And they said, hey, let's not even worry about the call. Just try the app. And I was like, this is either ignorance or genius, or it doesn't matter, because I was already kind of dreading, like, don't put me on a sales call with your SaaS person. Like, please, just let me try the fucking app. And then they sent me a message and like, hey, just try the app. And I felt so relieved. I was like, yes, I can just try the app. So if that's an intentional sales tactic, good on you. If there's like salespeople watching, they're like, oh yeah, that's classic negging technique. I don't care. Worked on me, immediately feel better about that company already because I'm like, they get me because they did me a favor. So big brain technology. But yeah, so I'll be trying that out. This is sick. Dachshund Wizard, thank you. Thank you for blessing my timeline with this Lugia. We're Lugia fans in this house. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. So, and I love a good Twitter art. It's just chef's kiss. Yo, first off, this vinyl is sick, and the AI generated video that Burnt Toast put up on Instagram was so cool. It had me, threw me for a loop. It just like has a photo of it, and then he goes like, and then just takes off, and I was like, oh shit, we're here, we're here. What does the Leon have to say? $28 million fully diluted value in 24 hours with $0 spent on marketing. I reveal exactly how Lambo Lane did with Project X. Oh, interesting. Okay. Dude, I'll tell you how Lambo Land did it with Project X. Dude has a reputation. I mean, I'm not going to discredit his actual marketing acumen, but I've actually seen more and more people, and maybe this is kind of the power of reputation in the space. Like I think Spencer with Moonbirds. Like, do I think Spencer is probably a great operator, executor, leader? 100%. I've always only heard good things about him. Do I think that the asymmetric upside right now on Moonbirds is the Moonbirds IP? No, it's Spencer. He has a reputation. You're buying Spencer NFTs for all I'm concerned. So just a thought there. Okay, let's see here. PNC partners with Coinbase to offer crypto trading and custody. Okay, banking services. Yep, cool. Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny how this is just becoming like table stakes. Like, yeah, of course, TradFi is adopting crypto. What's new? Oh, this is whoa. Okay, Cardno, I see you. Let him cook. So I guess the can official account is showing how that you can get a POAP. It looks like at the Play Visitor Center, which is crazy. That's so cool. Like POAP, you're doing it. And we're proud of you. You're doing it. Congrats. That's awesome. Every job application for social media managers, the account would benefit from being more degen. Bro. The account would be, this is a very complicated topic about like the intern meta, especially after like Alex on Chain went to go work for Coinbase. Yeah, very interesting. It's almost, and I actually need to go back to the Coinbase channel. I think that the account takeover by Alex on Chain was a very interesting idea because it limited the kind of like impact of like the degen thing in the way that they got benefit, they got ROI, but it wasn't like we have to do this forever and this is our new personality. As I'm saying that out loud, very interesting thought. I think we'll probably see more brands do that. Obviously, and I will not say that I like pioneered this at all, but like him kind of like being hired and onboarded in public, like we did that with Flow, with NFT for Dummies, with Gelazo. I put out a video saying that, I've looked through the applications and it's fucking bullshit. And so I want to see something else. And Gelazo came through with a video and yeah, broke through the noise, right? That was the screening test I was actually looking for. So ironically, by breaking the rules, he actually kind of like increased his signal to noise ratio there. And so it was really cool and fun experience. And I got a lot of great feedback from peers about that. So I think that kind of stuff, like that's the through line. I think what people will take away from that is like, oh, you gotta like tweet degen memes. And it's like, no, you gotta have someone with like taste and reputation. Once again, reputation to like pull that off. Like it's weird. It's almost, and I don't want to sound like a caveman discovering fire and be like, it's really like this. Like, but just to articulate my thoughts out loud, like the reason people were willing to hear the degen stuff from Coinbase, granted, not everybody knew Alex was behind it for sure, but it had a lot more traction because people knew the person behind it and the reputation they had, if that made sense. So that gives you a lot more leeway. There's a lot of stuff. So let's keep going. We got Beluga. Beluga. Oh yeah, so the Rubes, thanks for calling us out here. Yeah, it looks like is that silver? Oh, silver. Okay. So it looks like Doodles won 2 silver medals in the Collision Awards. And so yeah, so this was for their music video, which is awesome, and their short. Doodles won the Doodleverse, and this was in competition with people like Klaynos, but also people like Disney and stuff like that. So this is a big deal. And I don't love this saying because I keep hearing this all over the timeline. I don't know if it's like AI permeating its way through or something, but like every time I see someone win with a win like this, then someone will kind of surface it. Maybe this is like influencer culture, just kind of rotating back into like Twitter or something like that. People maybe they want to feel like they have to have a hook or something like that. They're like so and so is quietly cooking. And so, like, you'll probably see some shit like this, like where people are like Doodles is quietly winning awards all over traditional Web 2 media. But like, that is accurate, actually. Like, in some way, like Doodles is attending Web 2 animation conferences, winning awards, stuff like that. But I think quietly is like this weird kind of crypto Twitter language of saying like there's no like not a ton of speculative value, so nobody's talking about it. But I want to surface this thing, but I actually want to like cover my ass and not say like I think this is really cool. So I just say like this thing is quietly happening. I feel like I'm on some like reveal the secrets of crypto Twitter like shit. I don't know what. Sorry, but hey, it's commentary. But yeah. So the reality is Doodles is actually quietly, but I'll come out and say it with my chest. Yeah, they're like winning actual awards in Web 2, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty meaningful. So good for Doodles. Let's see here. Yo. Someone's saying that they're going to spend their Pangu profit on BZ. Yeah, that's one of the really cool things with the relay integration for BZ is you can pull the claw, you can hit the marketplace with whatever token you got. Cross chain, baby. Let's see here. Oh, I'm so tempted to click into this Emily tweet, but I won't. Okay, Clouded said last cycle ETH bros were jerking. This is what happens when I just start reading and not reading before I read. You got me, Clouded. To the high gas burn rate this cycle. Did Thomas Lee on CBC. Interesting. Excuse me. The timeline magic is a gift that keeps on giving. Twitter's algo never change, please. Wait, I'll click into this. What does it say? If I had to start from zero today, an investigation on how Crypto Beast scam followers by lying they were not. Oh, that's funny. It's like not the same beast, different beast. That's funny. But the timeline provides. The timeline provides. All right, let's keep going here. Oh, we got some RB art. We see it. We like it. We see it and we like it. Is this an air fryer with pickles in it? With a contract address? Or is it hot dogs? Tough to say. Tough to say. I'm clicking in. Oh man, I'm getting baited here. Let's see. Cool Cats NBA Top Shot. This account keeps on posting about Cool Cats NBA Top Shot. I respect your commitment to your craft. I respect your commitment to your craft. Work for your bags. You know what I'm saying? Historical NFTs. Let's bring those back. Storytelling NFTs. Music coins. Let's go. Run it back turbo. Let's go all the way. Oh, they got a Fugler bath ball? What the hell? What the heliante? Interesting. For those of you who don't know, so you got okay. I'm showing off my shit again. All right, so you got Labubu, right? Let's get a little focus. Okay. You think Labubus? Oh, those are kind of ugly. Those are weird. Why do people like those? Lean in. Go uglier. Go uglier. That's Fugler. It's a keychain. That's Fugler. Look, it's got teeth. Look at that. Look at this old bastard. Go uglier. It's the inevitable outcome. But Fugler, this is actually a really cool story. So Fugler, oh, Prophet says, scroll with me. What up? Prophet's GM. Fugler has a really cool story. So, well, okay, maybe it's a possibly disturbing story. So the original dolls that were a little bit bigger. Um, you probably think I have a pile of plushies. I do. The original dolls, this woman would go to the thrift store and buy dentures and take the teeth out and put them in dolls. Disgusting. But hey, it turned into a cult classic and people loved them and they got really into it. And now people like put grills and like put braces on their little dolls and shit. But so they had like a social media following, they're kind of like trending, big deal. And they didn't have any kind of like digital community presence. And so they worked with a company that builds on Flow called Tibbles to build the Fugler app or the Fug Club app. And you can buy like digital stickers, digital cards. You can do like crafting. It's actually really cool. There's chat, all kinds of really cool stuff. And there's like a forum for their community. So the entire Fugler community, which is like a big deal, lives on a Flow app. Like the entire thing. It's not like, oh, like we have our own like forums and shit, and then we sell NFTs over here. It's like, no, the whole community lives on Flow. It's pretty cool. And yeah, people really love crafting and enjoying their Fugler stuff. So super cool. And there's some alpha that I won't tell you, but be on the lookout. Fugler. All right. Some trenches are better than other. Oh, wow. Someone went long, did a 5X on the Panguski. Oh, 0.01. Yeah. Not bad. All right, Raheem. We see you. I've never seen anything like the wrecked chart before. 20 million to 240 million since April, near zero volatility up and to the right. Wrecked OSF. Imagine fading OSF. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that quant would fail? Nah, not me. I'm a wrecked fan. Wrecked drinks, baby. And if you drink the drink, just drink the drink. I had the what is it, shipwrecked flavor at the OpenSea event in New York. Delicious. And I'm a sparkling water maxi. I actually should own far more wrecked drinks. That's the weird thing. That's the weird thing about owning Web3 drinks, though, is like you have to kind of like cross this chasm. Like I have the Arizona iced tea by Doodles, and like they're kind of like collectible. I think they're really cool, but I have to drink them. They're like consumable. You know what I mean? Same with the wrecked drinks. So like I have to kind of cross the chasm and be like, this is good that I'm drinking this. It's good. Oh, Infinify, they got those high yields. Yes, sir. Going to be putting out a podcast with them any day now. Any day. All right, let's keep going here. Okay. Oh, we did a little refresh, by the way, because we got 10 minutes left. We did a little refresh, and this is how we do. We've got almost 50 people watching now. So if you're in the chat, say what's up. Say GM. Let me know you're here. If you want me to read a tweet in the voice of Morgan Freeman, Optimus Prime, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. All right. So we got the Froth meme account. It says what it feels like seeing Kitty Punch expand to Hyperliquid and Project X Hyperliquid height plus FX. Let's fucking go. So funny. I responded to a tweet. If you're that much of an investigator, you can check out my replies. Where, yes, so Kitty Punch has this volatility markets product, which I think is incredible. It's like it's never sell technology, right? Like I was thinking about this. You have like HODL, right? But the inevitable outcome of like hodling even any coin is you're going to sell it at some point. Maybe you can borrow against it. Maybe you get a little more complex with DeFi. That is the inevitable outcome. Is you will sell it. And what's weird is probably the longer you hold, the more in love you become with the community, or you buy in because you love the community to begin with. But then you have to dump on them. Like it's like the worst aligned incentives of all time. It's why, and I was making a reply earlier about creator coins that I think is similar. And so this is interesting. Kitty Punch has this thing called volatility markets. So you can take your coin and put them in a volatility market, and you're essentially betting that like other people are trading the coin, and you're generating fees on that. So it's like, cool, let traders do their thing. If you're a committed community member, you're a hodler, then you should be earning from that. And you could say like, yeah, you could do that with LP fees, but it's like, it's the next level of that, right? So it's kind of like never sell technology. And so that's why I really think that, Kitty Punch and their volatility markets and the FX token that powers it all is really great. But so now they've expanded to Hyperliquid. So my point in making all this is someone immediately fired off a tweet and they're like, great to see Kitty Punch moving to Hyperliquid. Now they're moving chains because they know where the action's at. I'm like, hold up. I was like, they're actually just doing cross-chain DeFi. Now it's a cross-chain DeFi project. They're bringing a product from that they invented to a new chain, to a new market. Like They're not abandoning one chain to move to the next. And like, that's the future. But I think we struggle to think that like projects can operate on more than one chain. That might actually be beneficial. Like we've had a couple of coins bridge from Solana to Flow to take advantage of volatility markets and start to earn fees from a new revenue source. So now projects don't have to dump on their holders, right? It goes both ways. And now there's arbitrage bots between Solana and Flow that balance the pools, and that volatility generates fees. You see, so that's my rant on volatility markets. So bullish. Okay, what is Doodles Up says? A mysterious portal is open. Join Kyle's journey beyond the threshold of sanity and claim your early access reward. Okay, I believe I've already done that, so I'll have to check. Yeah, Pratik, retired bloodline. We love to see it. We love to see it. I want to check this out from Masari, State of Stablecoins. That's cool. Yo, Trap DeFi's getting a top shot. He's catching the bug, catching the flow bug. We love to see it. We love to see it. Redistribution is now live on Eigenlayer mainnet for the first time ever. Protocols and services can repurpose slash funds. Oh, it can. Okay. Profits over wages. Who's the biggest collector you know? You? No, I'm just kidding. I think about probably Franelations, 100%. Franelations is like your favorite collector's favorite collector. That's kind of how I think about it. And I absolutely love that he works with BC. It's great. IMF mentioned. Heyo. Shout out to Gaming, of course. IMF absolutely cooking. So good. What do we got here? Bro. US dollar index. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm like, whose bad chart is that? It's money. Shit. Okay. What does Brian Armstrong have to say? Oh, it's the PNC Bank stuff. Great. Die with the most likes for a classic banger. Let's see. Every marketer, 4 coffees, no lunch announcement day. I mean, it's true. Once you ascend from 3 coffees, no lunch to 3 cookies, no lunch, that's when you've made it. If you really think about it, that's when you've made it. Gosh, I need to go to Marfa. Yo, is this Pangu Yoga? That's great. With the damn sick. Found a guy shorting Pangu on Hyperliquid. He's cooked. Oh my God. That's crazy. Wow. Crazy. All right. Introducing the IRL Pangu SBT. The Soulbound token, it celebrates individuals who actively proliferate pudgy penguins in real life through self-initiated projects, content creation. Sick. That's sick. We love to see that. We love to see it. Pudgy penguins have come such a long way. Oh, that's cool. They have like a live ticker. Fuck it, launching double light mode. That's really funny. Love that. Wait, we have signed in a deal for additional 4.5 gigawatts of capacity with the Oracle part of Stargate. It's just words. Gigantic. Oh, Abilene, Texas. Shout out Abilene, Texas. There's an insane asylum down there. Don't ask me how I know. Okay, let me keep going. Kinetic. Yeah, I need to just understand what the fuck is going on Hyperliquid and EVM. I think it's cool that they have a dual VM setup, and I think Flow has that as well. Kind of pioneered that, so interested to see how they kind of innovate on that. We got Gelazo. Speaking of NFT for Dummies here, got a meeting with him in just a few minutes. So if you're watching, one day using Base App, here are my thoughts. Farcade is dope. From my understanding, I would agree with that. I haven't used it. BankerBot and group chat's really cool. That would make total sense. Still has a long way to go before anyone outside Web3 touches it. Bullish as fuck on the app and team long term. Yep. That makes sense. The only thing that because I was commenting, because there was kind of a tweet that was going viral this morning about creator coins. And I'm like, I really do think that they need to edit the creator fees aspect of it. Like I get, and maybe I just need to understand it a little more deeply, to be honest. But like, so Mike, and I'm on board with every post being tokenized. Like I'm on board with that. I think just like a piece of social media content, it acts as a kind of like mini prediction market. You can kind of like, oh, I think this is going to be viral. So I'm essentially placing a bet on that. If people are uncomfortable with people doing that, that's fine, I guess. But there's like like I said, there's skin in the game. Social media, I think that's like where things are heading. But it's understanding this is, I think, the difference between a creator coin and a meme coin. Because when people say stuff like, oh, such and such big creator just launched their first ever meme coin, I'm like, hold up. Like that has a different connotation, right? That has different expectations along with it. Creator coins should be treated like content. They're not meant to live forever. It's almost surprising if they do persist. Like that one tweet recently to like, tell me some lore about yourself that got like 1 billion views that has had like 4 shots at being viral. Like the person who originally created it was like, this thing's making the rounds again. Like this is not the expectation. Creator coins, it should be expected. They go like to some degree, maybe like long form content, less so, but think about social media trends. It's always like, that's just how it works. And you just do this enough to be an established creator until the trend line kind of goes like that. So I get that, like that value from individual creator coins kind of ladders up into the like content coins ladders up into the creator coin. But I think there's probably got to be something different in there in the way that like, either I don't have to take any allocation on my initial creator coin, that maybe volatility markets, I can earn some additional fees. I don't know. I just think there's some work to be done. It's fine. It's early days. So it's like, it's not inherently broken. I do hope though, that it's not like a limitation of like Solidity and EVM, that it just can't be sophisticated and expressive enough to actually do what we need to do. And we're just trying to put lipstick on a pig. But I don't know, with Uniswap V4 hooks and stuff, maybe they can get away with it. Yo, is this photoshopped in there or like what's good? Probably. Oh, a little bit stale. We got 2 minutes left. Let's give a little refresh on the timeline here. Here we go. Doodles up. I don't think the game is live yet. So this would be a great place to show my code. But I won't. But I won't. But I won't. All right, let's see here. Traveling with crypto requires different kind of OPSEC. Don't connect to public airport Wi-Fi with your hot wallet. Yeah. Don't store your seed phrase in plain text. Yeah. Keep your hardware wallet separate from other devices. Super true. I'll go one step further than that. Where is it? Oh, people look at me like I'm crazy, and I'm definitely crazy for sure. But I bring my own power. You can see that. So it's got So it's got USB-C and it's got DC as well. And if you want to get really saucy, if you want to get really, really saucy, I keep that thing on me. I got that 12-volt power bank here. And for several reasons. I heard at some point, that people can use like USB-C fake outlets, like spoof your shit. I'm not like that paranoid about that. But I also just have some kind of like weird, like prepper obsession with being self-sufficient. So I bring my own power almost everywhere I go. So yeah, that's my thing. That's my one weird thing that I do. If doctors only knew this one trick. All right, here we go. It's 8:59. Oh, let's conclude Scroll With Me with a Ben Roy, because Ben Roy is the Twitter goat. It says Twitter is like one giant group of people watching a game at a sports stadium. Most attention is on the big accounts, players. Yep. Most people ghost watch from the afar, nosebleeds. Yep. There are subgroups that hang out together, boxes. Yep. You can go viral no matter who you are. Jumbotron. Damn. That's poignant as hell, Ben Roy. I should expect no less. Now, here's the question. What does that make me? What am I doing here? What is this? Is this React content to sports? Am I Terry Bradshaw? Am I giving myself too much credit there? I don't know, but interesting. And I'll leave you with that question. It is 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Over 50 y'all managed to stick with me this whole time, and bless you for it. Bless your heart. But honestly, thank you. This is, Scroll With Me is a fun thing because I would do it for fun and for free. Legitimately, we're just talking to a camera about the shit that I'm seeing. And so the fact that you all find it somewhat entertaining, educational, amusing, maybe pitiful, depending on who you are, is awesome. So love you guys. And I think I'll probably be back tomorrow. And then who knows, we may be streaming on some new platforms soon. So be on the lookout. And until then, I'll see you on the timeline.